Hi, welcome, lovely people, to Town Print Studio on another episode of Replay. I have with me today Mr. Ken. Mr. Ken, how are you doing?
I'm doing well, Junior. And you?
I'm going fine. I'm good. Before we start talking about the weekend fixtures, um, Mr. Ken, how are you feeling about this whole what happened way back some weeks ago in the AFCON and everything?
I know you will bring that up. Well, I'm feeling fine. It's football,
Yeah.
and the better side won the game, and which is Ivory Coast.
So happy 3 weeks being second in the African
Yeah, of course,
Cup.
of course.
That's good. That's good. That's good. Yeah, thank you very much for taking us out of your busy schedule to be with us today. So today on Replay we have. Wait, thank you for having you. Are you sure?
Yeah.
Because there's no issue between Ghana and Nigeria.
No
Okay,
issue.
that's
We'll
fine.
resolve it.
That's good. That's good. So yeah, on the weekend fixtures, we're gonna talk about some matches. You're gonna give us some statistics on the play, then the results, and things. So for this weekend, we had some matches from the English Premier League. We had also from the Spanish La Liga and Germany Bundesliga. So we're gonna start with some top matches from the Premier League, right? Yeah. So we had Man United and Fulham, which resulted in a 2-1 end result. We also had from Spanish La Liga, Barcelona and Getafe, and the Bundesliga. We're going to talk about the Bayern and RP Leipzig. So maybe you start with the Premier League, if you can help us with some statistics, the end result, and the game overall performance.
Yeah, there are quite a lot of some games, about 6-7 games.
Yeah.
About 6 games in the Premiership today, and of course, the Premiership is very tight this season, and the big teams that most people expected are not really doing better. But of course, Liverpool is top of the league. Manchester City is second place. But for today's features, it's only one big team that played today, which is Manchester United. And that has been the focus of many Manchester United fans all over the world. And Manchester United have not been consistent this season, and which most of their fans have been calling for the sacking of their Dutch coach, Erik ten Hag. And today again, it was a disappointing result for the Manchester United fans in England and all over the world. The match ended 2-1 in favor of Fulham. Manchester United was at home, and they scored in the 90th minute of the game. Fulham, extra time. So that's a big blow for the Manchester United coach, for the fan and the player. So I think after this match, it's going to be a lot of talk from the fans, and also I think from the boardroom, because like I said before, Manchester United have not been consistent this season. So Fulham took away 3 points from Old Trafford, and there were many shots on goal from Manchester United. 21 shots on goal to be precise, and 9 was on target. For the big team like Manchester United, that's very poor. It's not even half of what they have on goal. So and they could utilize only one, which the only goal they scored. As for Fulham, they had 17 shots on goal and 5 on target, and they scored 2 goals. So the match ended in favor of Fulham. And Fulham also have not been consistent. Of course, Fulham had 3 Nigerian players, and we just returned from AFCON. So we were able to be part of the team today to help and win. So Manchester United, for me, I hope they could change things around before the end of the season. So that's all for the Premiership today. Other teams also played. Brighton played, also Manchester City. Of course, they are really closing the gap against Liverpool. They won also away. They won 1-0. So that's for the Premiership today.
That's good. Moving into the Spanish La Liga, Barcelona versus Getafe, and then the result ended in a 4-0 match. And if you could help us with some of the statistics of that game, and what the expectation is, or how far you've seen Barcelona this season throughout.
Barcelona, of course, this match, I expected Barcelona to come victorious in this match, because Barcelona have been playing very good football this season, though it is not the typical Barcelona the fans wants to see, like in the types of Xavi, Messi, and Iniesta. But Barcelona is a new era now, in a new phase, and like they have a new coach, which is Xavi, and Barcelona also have not been like I said, they have not been playing the way as expected as
Used to.
they used to in the
Yeah.
light of Messi, Neymar, Suarez, because fans all over the world want to see consistency. But football, sometimes there's a transition in football. It can be for the players or for the coach.
Yeah.
And don't forget, Xavi have announced he will be leaving
End
Barcelona
of the season.
at the end of the season.
Yeah.
So I think that is also getting a toll in the team, because when a coach said he's leaving before the end of the season, it brings uncertainty to some of the players, because some of the players are used to the coach, and some of the players the coach brought them to the team. So in their mental state, they are asking themselves, okay, if the coach leave, am I going to be in the team? If a new trainer comes, so that also brings certainty in the dressing room, which for me, from my experience in football and also as a footballer, it affects the dressing room, because it brings certainty to the dressing room. So of course, I know Barcelona is going to come out, with a win in this one, because Getafe also are not been performing so well. So Barcelona, they won this game 4-0, and they had also 17 shots on target, which they scored 4. They also got 17 shots on goal and 9 on target, and out of that 9, they scored 4 goals. And for Getafe, they had 10 shots on target, 10 shots on goal, and 4 on target, but with no goal. So that is for Barcelona and Getafe.
That's good. That's good. Yeah. Moving into the German league with Bayern Munich and RP Leipzig. The statistics on that one and the end result, it was something you've expected so far with the season in the German league from Bayern. If they are playing up to expectations, or what do you think in general?
And Bayern Munich too has not been consistent. They have the similar case with Barcelona. Their coach, the team, the coach and the board of directors came together to make an agreement that the coach will be leaving. He was not sacked. It's an agreement between both parties. Tuchel and the director of the football, they come together and discuss the next step for Bayern Munich. And Bayern Munich and Tuchel agreed that at the end of the season, Tuchel will be leaving Bayern Munich. So also, like I said, things like this also have effects on dressing room, because Bayern Munich, they lost their previous games, 2 previous games. They lost in the Champions League, and they lost also Bundesliga with Bochum. So it's been also uncertainty for Bayern. They have not been playing as expected. It's a great team, and don't forget, Bayern have won Bundesliga 12 times in a row, consistently in a row. So, and now Bayer Leverkusen is in first position with 8 points. So a lot of pressure on Bayern. So they're used to winning Bundesliga. So, but today, of course, with the help of the new signing Harry Kane, he scored 2 goals. I don't know, today games, the winning goal comes on the last minute.
Yeah.
So he scored the first goal on the 56th minute and the second goal on the 90th minute. So they won the game 2-1 Leipzig. Leipzig also have not been consistent, although it's a new team with new players. And so far, they've not been playing to expectation. But Bayern Munich won the game 2-1. Thanks to Harry Kane.
You're proud with his performance, because I think when he was signing to Bayern, he had some setbacks and he wasn't really performing to expectations. So do you think he's living up to his transfer or his dreams or whatever?
Yeah, that's a good question, Junior. Like you can know, in every football player, when they change team, it's normal, because you need to get used to the atmosphere,
Yeah.
and especially when he's from another country to another country. Don't forget, he has been in Tottenham for so many years, so he's coming to a different culture,
Yeah.
different country, different weather, different language. So for some players, it takes them time to adjust. But for Harry Kane, of course, he's a top striker and he's a world-class striker. So much is expected of him wherever he goes, And so, of course, the fans and the team is expecting him to start scoring goals immediately, but that was not the case. But it's like you can see, he scored 2 goals today, which is very important goals for them to be on the second position and keep close to Bayern Leverkusen. So, but it is important. For me, I will give him kudos that since he has come, he has made up to expectation, because it's not easy as a player to change after some years. Your family also coming to join you. The kids go to a different school, different language. So all those will take toll on him, but he was able to manage. So you can see the results can speak for itself.
Okay, yeah, definitely results speaks for themselves. So those were some of the fixtures for today in the leagues. For tomorrow, we're gonna have an EFL finals against Chelsea and Liverpool.
Wow.
You're gonna give us your predictions, and so far, how have you seen both teams form from the league up to now? Into the France league, we're gonna have PSG and Reims, and then for the Italy Serie A and Bundesliga too, we have Dortmund and some teams gonna play. But I'd like to start with the main game for tomorrow. That is Chelsea and Liverpool. We're gonna start with predictions because your predictions are good, right? And then you give us some stats so far from
You
the
want to put me on
season,
the spot?
the forms of both teams, how far they've come.
You want to
and
put me
what-
on the spot?
Oh
Jay?
no! I'm not put you on the spot. We just want to make use of your expertise, in the whole match game. So we can start with the Chelsea and Liverpool game.
Yeah, Chelsea and Liverpool. That's a big game tomorrow.
Yeah.
I would say the clash of the titans. When two elephants fight, it's the grass that suffers. It's a match the whole world is expecting to see tomorrow. Chelsea have not been consistent. We all know the story of Chelsea. Abramovich era has passed. Now Todd Bowley, the new American owner, and Chelsea have been signing, new players, which they are trying to get that click, as a team, which they're not gotten, because players have been coming and going. And since the new era of Todd Bowley, it has been some player that they expect to start, scoring goals and, be as a Chelsea player, but they are not getting it. So, and they have spent a lot of hundreds of millions of euros to bring in players. But Mauricio Pochettino was able to, this season, bring some players together that have been performing, but not that Chelsea we know, how they played, in the Premiership. But you can see they are in the finals of the EFL League, and Liverpool on the other side have been magnificent this season. It's a new Liverpool, few new players like Mane and Henderson. They all left. Wijnaldum all left. But it's a new team. Gakpo just joined them from PSV from Holland. So it's a new team, and Nunes also. So you can see that Liverpool is now taking shape now, despite they've lost some great players in the past. And similar case again, Liverpool. Jurgen Klopp is leaving at the end of the season.
Yeah.
He has announced that he will be leaving. Like I said, those announcements have effect on the dressing room. But as for Liverpool, that has been a different case a little bit, because despite the announcement that Klopp is leaving, the players have been performing. I want to believe maybe they are professionals, so they will not let that to take toll of them. But tomorrow is going to be a big match. If I want to predict, I love Chelsea in the Premier League. I want to go for Chelsea because for the love of Chelsea. I'll say 1-0 Chelsea.
Yeah.
1-0
But that's
Chelsea.
a tight scoreline,
Yeah, because it's two big teams, and when two big teams are playing, you don't expect much goals.
You think the home advantage for Chelsea is going to be...
no, there's no home advantage in this, because they're going to play it in Wembley.
Yeah.
It's a neutral venue, because it's the final of the EFL.
Yeah.
EFL and the FA Cup, they play them on neutral ground.
Yeah.
So you're going to be in Wembley Stadium. So it's a neutral ground, so there's no home, no away. So the best team will win, but I hope Chelsea win 1-0.
But you're talking about Chelsea's form, talking about Liverpool. Since the coach is about to leave, don't you think they're also trying to give him a good send or like let's say farewell, like take away with the cup?
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
So a 1-0 prediction is very tight. Maybe you can twitch it up a little bit for us.
No, I want to stay on 1-0. Like you said, Liverpool players want to give him a good send off. Of course, it's an opportunity for them to win the EFL for Jurgen Klopp
to
as a
move.
send off.
Yeah. So still standing by 1-0.
1-0.
Okay, that's fine. So for my football lovers, Mr. Ken is giving us a good scoreline prediction for 1-0 for tomorrow's final. That's going to be 4 o'clock p.m. So for the English Premier League, we have Wolves and Sheffield United. So what's your scoreline for that?
For the past 2 games now, Wolves have been scoring goals. And for Sheffield, of course, they are second bottom of the league. They just came from the Championship to the Premier League, so they've not been performing. So I would say Wolf is going to go away with a win, 2-0.
2-0. That's good. That's good. In the Spanish club, Atletico Club and Real Betis. Any scoreline for that? Atletico is one of the clashes, so
Atletico Club has been playing very good football this season. Also for the past 3 games.
Yeah.
Like the Williams brothers, Inaki Williams and the junior.
Brother, yeah.
They've been really helpful. I would say Atletico 2-0.
2-0 for that. All right. So in the France League for tomorrow, we have PSG and Reims on what time is it? What are they going to play? 5 p.m. What's your take on this match and then a scoreline prediction for us? For tomorrow.
For PSG against Reims, it's gonna be a tough game because like I said, Reims played against AC Milan in the weekend and it was a very tough game in Europa League. They won that game actually. They were home against AC Milan. So I know a lot of people will think PSG is gonna defeat Reims, but I think that match is gonna be a close match because of the form of Reims.
From the previous match.
PSG, they're at home. They have Mbappe, and also they're playing good football. They have a new trainer, Luis Enrique. So, but I think the match is going to end on a draw 1-1.
A draw 1-1. That's good. That's good. Okay, that's a good scoreline prediction. Moving into the Netherlands edition, we have lots of matches, but let's pick one from between AZ, Alkmaar, and Ajax. So far, I think you've been talking about Ajax for some time now. Their form and how they are playing. So do you think they're going to pick up a win for tomorrow?
Ajax, I saw Ajax game during the midweek last week. They really played very bad against Bodo Glimt in the Conference League and also against Bodo Glimt away also in the Conference League. But they were able to come out of that round of 16. Luckily, I would say luckily. So for me, I think AZ is going to beat Ajax 3-0 for what I see, what Ajax played. And watching AZ, I think they're going to win 3-0.
But you're a firm believer of football is unpredictable, It's not every day. Every day has a different issue that it brings. So you're still standing with, since they've had some bad times, you think Alkmaar will pick it up? AZ Alkmaar will pick up the game scoreline?
Yeah, that's true. Football, you can play bad today and play good next day. But for Ajax, like I said, in the space of 1 week, they really played very bad football against Bodo Glimt. Yeah. So with that, analysis for what I saw, because I saw both games, and with my football expertise, my football experience, Ajax players really had very bad game, and they are not playing to expectation. Ajax that we know has this, attacking football. Ajax that we know had, a game plan. But for what I saw, there's no game plan for those 2 games. Well, they might prove me wrong against AZ Alkmaar, but I'm not putting my money for Ajax anytime soon for what I saw.
Okay, that's fine. That's fine. Yeah, so those were the fixtures for the weekend. So we had for today and tomorrow. Make sure that after church, you just get glued to your TVs to watch some matches, and I'm sure we're going to enjoy it with some predictions from Mr. Ken. Thank you very much. And make sure to subscribe to our YouTube channel, Tom Prince Studios, on TikTok, Instagram, and YouTube, and everywhere you find us. Just keep us on the like button, and we're going to catch you out with good replays on good soccer match fixes. Catch you same time next week.
Thank you
Bye.
for having me.
You're welcome.
Thank you, viewers.